Hello and welcome to Starsector. Now, if you are here to see U-Boat, don't worry, that series is still ongoing. But today is the time to showcase this game. Now, what's Starsector? Now, this is a game I actually played already 10 years ago, and I actually made some videos about it. Maybe a let's play of a dozen videos or something like that. Well, back then it was a very small game. It was very early. For the record, this is done by a company of 4 guys. And it's already 14 years already that's been out. Well, out in early access, but man, early access right now, this is not early access, this is amazing access. Yeah, this game is awesome. Well, the thing is, I played it back in the day, and back then there was a big mod called Project Ironclads, which was amazing. It totally changed the game. It included a lot of content, and that the game back then was mostly a framework, was nothing like it is today. And yeah, I loved it, and I made some videos about it. And it seems those videos were very well received by some people that, well, they got the game themselves, they played, and they still do so today. And one of those commented in one of my videos that I should check it out. Now this game, yeah, I played it a lot for a while, and then I went back to War Thunder, Wargamer and Battle, the things I was doing back then Naval Action Game, and I stopped playing it. And I totally lost track of it. And when that guy commented on the video, well, I checked it out again, and man, I am amazed at what they have done with this game. It's seriously, if you are here for U-Boat or for whatever other game, and you are like, oh well, this is not what I wanted to see, just stay. This game deserves it. Stay and check it out, because honestly, since I've checked it out again, it has gone to my top 10 games of all time. It's that good. It grips you and doesn't let you go. The worst part is I haven't really played this that much. Yeah, I've given it a go. I have played it. I have tested it, and because as soon as I saw everything new, I knew I was going to do a let's play of it. So I have been checking the mechanics, the ships, all the new content that there is in. I've played it for a while. There's a storyline in this game that wasn't back then, and I haven't played that. I played some missions of it, but I didn't go past a certain point because it required a lot of missions to be done, and simply I wasn't going to spend that much time at that time. But I'm going to do so in this let's play if you guys want to see it. And yeah, really, I mean, I could go for hours speaking about how amazing this is. So let me show you. It's a new game. I'm going to go with the guy with helmet, and I'm going to be called, obviously, I'm going to be called me. Sector 8, that, yes, I'm going to go with the defaults, and this is the random seed to generate the sector. Now the sector has some worlds, the core worlds, those are always the same, those are static. But the rest of the sector is randomly generated. So each game is totally new, totally different. So no two games are exactly alike. Also, the amount of things you can do in this game is insane. So yeah. Yeah, we are going to go with that. There are several different options here. One is with a combat frigate, one is with a combat freighter, more like for a trader or explorer, and these two are bigger fleets. You begin with several ships. I'm not going to go with them because I'm going to start with the better ones, and this one is random, so whatever goes. You are put into the world with whatever, and you have to make do with it, which is an interesting option. But for the sake of this let's play, I'm going to go with the Wolf. And for the second ship, I'm going to go with a Shepherd. You have the chance to go with a Kite, which is I'm going to say a combat ship. It's not really a combat ship. It's another ship, tiny, that has a commander. an officer for you. But I'm going to go with the Shepherd class drone tender, because this has, you can read that down in the right, salvaging and surveying oriented hull features. So that's really good for exploration, and I'm going to do a lot of that in this series. So I'm going to go with that. Normal difficulty, and we are going to do the tutorial, not for me because I have done it, but for you guys, so you can see what is this game. Well, at least a very tiny small fraction of it. Generating. Okay. Very well. Let's pause. What's the setting? Well, the setting is that humanity achieved faster than light travel, and with time developed a system of traveling through stargates. At that time, well, it all went boom. Humanity expanded across the galaxy and became a big entity called the Domain. All was good, all was nice, peace around the galaxy, whatever. Thing is that at a given time things went wrong, because they always do. Because if they don't, then where's the drama? Yeah, things went very wrong, and the stargates stopped working. So suddenly, all the sectors of the domain became isolated on their own, because there was another way to travel through hyperspace, but it wasn't as effective, not as long range as the stargates. At that point, the collapse, well, the name says it all. Everything went to hell, and from that hell, well, several factions arose. And 200 years after that is where we begin. 200 cycles after that. A cycle is a year. And we are in year cycle 206 after collapse. And this is where we are dropped. We are on the Persian sector. Now, I'm not going to read these texts because I read very fast in my mind, but I don't speak that fast, and the results, you don't want to hear them. Yeah, you don't. So what I'm going to do is, this time there is a text on the screen, I'm going to leave it for some seconds. You can pause the video and read it. We are going to get a new ability, Scavenge. That's a way to get our first stuff in the game. So we go into a random place full of debris, and we are going to see what we can salvage from that. Supplies, fuel, machinery, metals. Take it all. And now the game is telling us to quick save. Ooh, pirates are coming for us. Don't worry. By the way, disclaimer first of all, I'm not good at this game. Okay, I'm not good at the flying part of this game. I get killed a lot. So yeah, with that said, let's go on. Let's move in. There will be something coming. Here it is. Ooh, spooky. A rogue miner, which is red, which is a pirate, by the way. Pirate ship. Maneuvers to prevent me from disengaging. Not that I was going to, but let's open a command link. Well, no sense in doing so, right? They don't want to talk. So let's engage. There. We can deploy ships. Here's the cost. This is the cost of supplies that costs us to deploy those ships. So will cost us 8 supplies. And here we are. This is the tactical map. This is where we give orders. I'm going to tell my drone tender to assist me and escort me. And here comes the fun part. Well, I'm going to say let the computer fire the guns for me, and I'm going to control the missiles. Come come on. Okay, he's creating flash. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna stop. This is our ship. We are firing our PD lasers. Nice. Okay, you see 2 screens, 2 bars, flags, and hull. And finally, our CR. CR is combat readiness. The higher it is, the bonuses, you will have bonuses. If it's low, you will start having malfunctions, things will go very poorly, maybe an engine flames out, maybe your shield drops off, maybe a gun refuses to fire, and if it reaches 0, you become essentially useless. There's a timer in this battle, you can see down here, peak active performance, remaining time 163 seconds. When that's spent, my combat readiness will begin to drop. You will see 2 bars, flux and hull. Flux is, think of it as energy, heat, whatever. The thing is we have a set capacity that we can change in the ship setup, but whatever. If the flux goes over our capacity, the ship becomes overloaded and we can't fire our guns, we can't raise our shields, we can't do anything but maneuver, which is really bad. So we don't want to overflux. You will see a tab here, a line crossing it here. Here's the hard flags. Okay, you can see we have our shields up. Shields block every damage, no matter how big, how small. The problem is that damage transfers flags to your system. So if I'm hit for 100 points, depending on how effective the shield is, some of it, or all of it, or even more of it, will go to my flags meter. And it becomes hard flags. What's the difference between soft flags and hard flags? We are going to see it in a moment. First, let's disengage from this guy. Stop the guns. Now you will see the bar starts going down because we have a natural venting speed. We vent flags as time goes by. Firing guns adds flags, receiving hits adds flags. If we stop firing our guns and if our shields stop receiving fire, we will vent it. But you will see that it doesn't go under that cap unless we stop our shields. This is very important. That means you can have your shields up all day long, and that is very important to keep your flags meters under check. And I'm also going to target that guy. Okay, his arms on. Done. Hull. When hull goes to 0, this happens. You have 3 layers of defense in this game. It's through the breakage. I'm going to explain it in a second. Okay. This is the refit screen. We are not going to do any changes, but I'm going to explain a little bit here. You have 3 layers of defense. The first you have seen is the shield. The second is the armor. Armor is a given amount that absorbs damage until it's gone, and after it's gone, then you start receiving hits on the hull. When you receive hits on the hull, crew dies. And if hull goes to 0, boom. The more armor, the much better. I mean, this is not linear. It doesn't mean that if you are in a ship with 200 armor and in another with 400, doesn't mean the guy with 400 has twice the armor. It's much more complicated than that. But as a guide, the more you have, the much better. 150 is not much, by the way. Yeah, for the time being, that's going to be all for explanations. There will be more time for that. F5 to save, because it's asking us to do, and now we have leveled up, and we have a skill point. Now skill points gives us different skills, and then we also have story points. Story points, well, they are good for making modifications to your ships, to get officers, to improve them, to get mercenaries, and to maybe escape a fight you don't want to fight. They are very useful, very important. Also, they are good for salvaging some ships you want to capture. Not all of them, some of them you can capture for free, but some of them need story points. Yeah, here's explained it. So the maximum level you can reach is 15, so you have a top of 15 skill points. Not story points. The story points I think are unlimited. Not sure, but I think they are. Okay. Let's open the character tab. This is our skill tree. Those are 10 skills per category under combat, leadership, technology, industry. Industry is about logistics, quite important. Technology, self-explanatory, applies to both, depending on the skill, may apply to both all the ships in your fleet or maybe only yours. Leadership is fleet-wide bonuses, and combat are your ship only bonuses. Now, here's my rationale. I'm not very good flying. I mean, I can get the things done, I know how they work, etc., but I get killed a lot. And I mean a lot. So if my degree of success depends on how well do I fight, then we are going nowhere. So combat skills for me are not really useful. I'm not going to take a lot of them. Not that they are bad, they are amazing if you know how to use them. The problem is I get killed a lot, all the time. So for the time being, combat, exception for this one, Hellsmanship, which is good because it's plus maneuverability and top speed, which is always good. I mean, all of them are amazing, but this particular one is really good to get out of trouble, which is my main problem. I get into a lot of trouble and I die. But yeah, no. For the time being, no. Leadership. Leadership is fleet-wide. I'm going to put quite a lot of points here, but for the time being, no. Industry, logistics, again, I'm going to put quite a lot of points here, but yeah, not now. Now we are going to go with technology, and particularly so with 2. First, navigation. Navigation gives minus 30% penalty for all applicable terrains. That means that if we are in the middle of a nebula or a space storm or whatever, we are not going to get slowed down that much. Second is +1 maximum burn level. Burn level is the top speed your ships can go at. Your fleet will always travel at the speed of your slowest ship. But even if your slowest ship gets a +1, that's faster. That's always good. That's an amazing thing to have. Also, there's another thing, transverse jump. This is a skill I didn't have a lot of, I mean, I didn't think it was that great until recently because I've seen some videos and it has more applications than what I thought. I thought it was a kind of a, oh hell, let's get out of here, emergency button. It has more applications than that. So yeah, I'm going to get this. And the other one is sensors. Now, this doesn't help you in combat. It does help you out of combat. I mean, the best tactician will tell you that the best fights are those you choose, right? And what best way to choose or decline a combat than seeing it coming before he even knows you are there? This increases your detection range and decreases your detection parameter. So the other ships will have a much harder time detecting you. It also adds +3 to burn level when you are moving slowly. Slowly or going dark is a setting that when you go at, other ships have even more problems detecting you. Of course, that means that you have to go very slow, but +3 is almost doubling that speed. That's amazing. It also gives you the whole mode high resolution sensors, increases fleet's sensor range. So on top of having a +25% sensor range, you can get your ships fitted in a way that that 25% gets applied to an even bigger number. It snowballs really hard. I mean, if you use this well, you can see enemies at double the distance they can see you. It's amazing. It's amazing. The twin detector is okay, but not the reason why I picked this. So those are those 2. There are some skills that you can make elite with the use of story points, but none of those are like that. And those are our skills. And now we are receiving a communication from Ansira, which is the world of this system. We have to contact Station Commander Oberon as soon as possible. So we are going to go there. To do that, we go to the map. This is the system, and this is our target. You can see the exclamation point. And the ship engages the autopilot and begins moving, but it's going quite slow, right? Well, we have a skill called Sustained Burn, which will briefly stop the ships, but then will accelerate them to a much higher speed than what you can usually travel at. Conversely, there's another skill called interdiction pulse that if you hit it, then whatever orbits who are using sustained burn will lose it for some seconds. Very good to intercept enemies. So we get that, engage that. Sorry, I said. Now, we engage it, we are paused. See the speed, this is the speed. We are traveling at burn 10. We stop, and then we begin going faster, 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 faster until we hit double our top speed. Sustained burn doubles your speed. Of course, again, first slows you down. So if someone is coming for you and you stop in order to accelerate, then you are giving him time for him to get you. So you have to have that in mind. And as a bell, we don't want to cross it at super speed because we are going to collide with everything, so we go slow. And slow, see, 8. We would be going at 5 if it wasn't for our skill. Again, almost doubles the speed. It's amazing. Then, let's keep on going. And now we are getting close to the world we are going towards. And it's under hegemony. Hegemony is one of the factions which are right now in the sector. We will speak about them more in other videos. Right now, yeah, let's go with that. While in their space, a fleet is required by law to identify itself by keeping the transponder turned on. This is what we need to do. Okay, right now we are with transponder off. Yeah, there. I switch the burn, sustained burn. Okay, here you can see sensor profile. This is the, well, you can read them there here. The smaller it is, the much better, because the much harder you are to detect. And this is the sensor range, or sensor strength. The bigger it is, the much easier it is to see other ships. You can see one is much higher than the other. We can see things farther than what they can see us. But if we engage our sustained burn, well, if you are burning like mad, everyone's going to know this, right? You can see that. Plus 0.25, now plus 100% sustained burn. And now, if we also engage our transponder is basically a signal that's emitting and telling everyone who you are, right? So you can be identified. Of course, that does nothing for your stealth. Yeah, that adds 1000 units to your sensor strength, so everyone can see you. If you want to do something shady and you don't want to be detected, then you want to turn this off. The problem is, if you turn this off and a patrol or police or whatever catches you, then you're in trouble, because they are not going to like that a single bit. So yeah. Also, not doing a detector is very nice, but I don't want it here. I'm going to put it here. Yeah. So yep, transponder on. We will come towards Sansira with no problem. By the way, we can speed this up. Let's do that. Now we are here. I will see and talk about this more in more videos. Right now we are going to go with the tutorial directly. Luis Oberlin. Oh, you come. I suppose we can skip that part. No, you can't, because people want to know what happened. So there you go. Synopsis. The Galaxy Academy has really effed up the jump points. No one can get into hyperspace. And some people are turning to piracy and they don't want the jump gates to open again. And we have to solve it for ourselves, because these guys are too lazy to do it by themselves. So what's in for me? Oh, a mercenary. No, no mercenary is that. I like money. What's the plan? Well, we have to go to a pirate station, and to go do that we have to go dark, because we are in a very small fleet. We only have one frigate and a very small drone tender. Anything that looks at us is going to make us go boom. So the best way to avoid that is simply not being seen. And the best way to not be seen, insert Monty Python thing here, is to go dark. Then you will reap the benefits of not being seen. Again, ability, go dark. And if they notice you, activate emergency burn. Emergency burn is more or less the same as sustained burn, but it's instant and it's also short. It's for a short period of time, after which goes on cooldown and you can't engage neither emergency burn nor sustained burn. It's very good for oh hell moments when you really have to get the hell out of a place. Also, it costs fuel and costs some cover readiness, but yeah. Okay, let's stabilize the jump points. Or at least help them doing that. To do that, we need to go to this miner's station, which is not private. Oh, hold on a second. Is that what I think it is? Oh yeah. Salvage. I want it. Oh, we are over capacity. Cargo capacity over, so we can dump some material so we don't go over. We can go over our capacity, but it will cost us a lot of supplies, so we don't want to do that. Confirm and continue. Okay, back to what we were doing. Now, engage. Okay, you see these lines here, orange lines. Those are from the patrol that's orbiting the station here. If we disengage our transporter now, they are detecting us. Well, they will notice that suddenly we disappear from the scanners, and they will be, what is that? And they will come and investigate. So we don't want to drop the transponder while we are under that line. So we cross the line, now they aren't detecting us. Now we drop the transponder, and now we are going to drop the sustained burn. And we are back at being quite silent. We can be more, as you will see in a second. Of course, we are slower than we sustain burn. Okay, we are coming close, so go dark. See that? It halved our sensor strength. So now we are really hard to see. But there's more. There's an asteroid belt. Now we are almost invisible, unless they are directly on top of us. And as we again got that skill, now we have a burn level of 8 while we are sneaking, which is insane. It's only 2 points less than normal, and there's something here. Of course, that works both ways. So let's turn tails. What are those things? Is orbiting an enemy fleet. Okay. Here and there, and no one saw us. No, I don't want to go to the bar. I want to go to the contact, which gives us the information we were looking for, and now we have to go back to Ansira. Okay, back to the asteroid belt, out, disengage, going dark, and sustain burn. And we are far enough that we can engage our transponder. So when we come back to Ansira, no one will look back at us and say, hey, you, put your transponder on. Okay, here we are. We gain some money, some reputation with the hegemony, which I don't care, and with Luis, which I don't really care either. Is there a problem? Yes, blah blah blah. You can read this. The problem is they need an AI core. Now, back to the lore. After the collapse happened, and after some years happened, well, one of the factions that became big after the collapse was called the Tritech Corporation, or say Tritech. So Tritech Corporation is like this big corporation which is all about technology. But what better to invest in technology than develop a proper AI? Artificial intelligence is very useful, right? Well, of course, things happen, because when AI is in the middle of it, it always happens in sci-fi. Well, the AI rebelled, and it caused a big war, called the AI war. So the humans won, not by a lot, but they won after a lot of casualties, a lot of suffering. Yeah, so the war was won, and Tritakium was like, sorry guys, our fault, won't happen again. It did happen again, because they kept on investing on AI. So then came the second AI war, which the humans won, just by miracle almost. And after that, Tritakium was like, hey, sorry pass, our fault, won't happen again. Guess what? They are at it right now again. That's what happens. Of course, Tritakium is not very popular because of that, but whatever. Anyway, AI cores are probably the most illegal thing in the sector. But even then, they go around and they are used by everybody. And they need one now. So where can we find one? Protected by automatic defenses, why not? And we get another skill, active sensor burst. You will see what that does in a second. So now let's leave. Let's do accelerate time, and Pontus is here. So let's go there. Okay, Pontus, gas giant. With the station here, that's the Galaxy Academy station. These are the guys who caused all the things to go back, but whatever. Okay, we slow here, and oh no. Okay, I'm going to do something. I engage emergency maneuvers by accident, because I'm used to have this in 3 and this at 4. Yeah, well, right now you can see, now we will go very fast at any direction until it's in cooldown, and then out. Active sensor, and there's something here. By the way, notice this: when you activate your sensor burst, your sensitivity, your range goes up by a lot, but your strength profile also goes out by a lot. You can see very far, but they can see much farther than you. So yeah, it's something to be used with care. And there's something here. Let's check on it. Explore. Oof. Okay. Automatic defenses. Let's deploy. You come with me. I'm going to use the missiles. Again, auto fire on the lasers. Okay, let's go for this one. Okay. Placement. Fire on missiles. Okay, one down. Fire missiles. And he's out. And we're done. Good. And again, overcargo. So let's drop this. Confirm and continue. And we are going to check it. Not very good effectiveness, but what are you going to do? Here we have a Gamma Core. Pretty expensive, 10,000, very illegal. Get everything, unload this so we don't go overboard. We are already top on fuel, so there we go. Also, we can now do a salvage after that. So we get even more supplies, more machinery, and we have to make room for it. I'm dropping metals because they are much cheaper than the supplies. And these things you can come back later and recover them. Of course, the problem is that they go away very soon, I think in a matter of days. However, you can click on them and put them on a stable orbit, which makes them last for more than a cycle, I think. So yeah, being cargo capacity limited is helpful. So that's why logistics are so important. I mean, your fuel capacity and your cargo capacity are super important in this game. And back to 0. Open command directory, Luis Oberon, and we get 8,000, which is less than what the AI core is worth, but whatever. At least we don't have it anymore, no illegal stuff on our hands. Not that I matter, but... So, yeah. What alternative is that? Yeah, the alternative is that we fight it with crappy ships that we recover from a ship graveyard, basically. So what he's doing is giving us a Mosquito class civilian transport. And we need that because we need crew. This is the market screen, by the way, we have market and open market. More on that in a second. So we need crew in order to capture new ships, because they need a minimum crew in order to be able to be flown. If you are under your needed crew, your combat readiness will severely go down. So, okay, yeah, open market, black market, what's the difference? Well, the difference is that if you buy from here, you pay a 30% tariff, which is brutal. And if you sell here, you have to pay a 30% tariff as well. So yeah, it's really abusive, but it's the way it is, and it's the same in every place. So we want to buy in the black market. Why? Because here there's no tariff. And we want to sell in the black market. Oh, bring it here. Wow, this is quite defined so early. Where I was, sorry, I totally lost track. This is an amazing find, trust me. I will speak about that in some minutes, but yeah, well, the thing is, in the black market, yeah, look at that, suspicion level high. If you do a lot of business in the black market and very little in the open market, the authorities will know that something is up, and they will come and check you up, and you won't like the experience. Right now we are carrying nothing illegal, so if they stop us, I'm going to leave them check us out. So yeah, but I have to have this. What's this? Oh my! I want this too. Okay, this is blueprint. You right click to learn. This is for a hull modification. I'm going to learn it, and we'll talk more about that later. Okay, we do have the crew, right? Yeah. We topped the crew. So let's leave, because right now we have one extra ship, which is that the Mudskipper maximum crew. Gives 100, doesn't seem, well, gives a little of cargo capacity, but the most important part right now is the crew. And yeah, here we are. Matches the profile of a suspected smuggler. Your advice surrenders to submit to a cargo scan. You can avoid it using a story point. You can refuse and try to fight or run or whatever, but you can allow the scan. I'm going to allow it because we are carrying nothing illegal. So yeah, everything looks clean. Let's leave. Yeah, so that's what happens when you dock when your transponder on. You can't dock with the transponder off if you avoid the patrols, and then you won't have trouble with that. And look at this place, full of ships. Hammerhead, Wolf, let's start checking. First the Wolf. Okay, is damaged. Has unreliable systems, faulty automated systems, I don't care about that. Faulty power grid, I do care about that. Well, it's in very bad shape, but whatever. Unreliable subsystems, usually the peak performance goes down. Significantly so, but yeah, it's a free chip, so let's take it. Yeah, I know that, no worries. Laser. I like lasers, but we need a story point to regain this one. Again, a reliable system or erratic fuel injector. Oof. This is very inefficient when you are in hyperspace. Otherwise, it's okay. With an oscillator ammo feeder, this and it has weapons already on it. But no, for a small ship. I mean, story points, they are technically infinite, I think, but not gonna waste one on that. Kite, that's a saddle. Erratic fuel injector again. Nothing more than that. Okay, yeah, okay, whatever, it's free. This is another platform to distract the enemy. It isn't good for anything. It's not going to kill anything, but whatever. Hammerhead. Ooh, and it brings a lot of weapons, and these hurts. Increased maintenance, but especially faulty power grid, flux capacity and dissipation. But yeah, we want that. It's free after all, but yeah. Kite, another one. No, I'm not going to. I'm not even going to look at it. Not paying a story point for a kite. A tanker. Okay, it's free, no story points. Compromise storage, increased maintenance. They are not good, but again, it's free, so why not? A Condor, light carrier. Okay, let me check on this. F1, compromise armor. Well, whatever, degraded engines. Unreliable subsystems. But other than that, this is not a cheap ship. I mean, it's very cheap, but right now in the early game it's not. You know what? I mean, you can repair this, but it costs a fortune. It's not worth it unless you are filthy rich, which I'm not. 1 point for this. No, we are not going to get it. I was tempted, but story points, yeah, you want to use them on things that really make a difference. Also not for a fighter, and certainly not for a buffalo. Buffaloes are crap, like that. Straight up crap. Okay, so we have a new frigate and a new destroyer. Let's come here and check with our contact. Put some weapons on them, proper refit on, whatever, and they are giving us some weapons. Correct. And if we fail, well, we die, so thank you for thinking of that. Okay, refit screen. This is where magic happens. Some of it, I mean, all the game is magic. I love it. Yeah, okay, several things. Up here, they are the ordnance points. This is how much stuff you can put on your ship, basically. Has things like hull modifications, weapons, capacitors, vents, yeah. Whatever you want to put has to fit in this space. Top speed is self-explanatory. Armor again, the more the better, the much more the much better. Hull, if this goes to 0, boom. Capacitors, this is the capacity, total flux capacity this ship can take before overloading. Vents, how much flux it dissipates per second. Sealed arc, how large is your shield in degrees. 300 degrees is pretty good. Shield flags per second, how much flags costs to keep the shield up. 6 flags per damage. If you receive one hit of 1 point of damage, your shield will add 0.8 and flags to your system. The lower, the better. Weapons, flags per second, that's the total of the weapons you have on board per second. Simple. And then here you will see system accelerated ammo feeder. Every ship, or almost every ship, has a particular system that does something. This one provides a flux cost reduction and a brief boost to the rate of fire of all ballistic weapons, which is an amazing thing. The Wolf, the one we were using, which does is phase skimmer, teleports the ship forward in the direction it's traveling. So if you're moving forwards, it teleports you forwards. If you are moving backwards, backwards. If you are going right, right. If you are going left, left. Amazing skill or amazing capability. This one, for instance, has flare launcher. Just for missiles. Yeah, 2 harpoons. I'm okay with that. What do we have here? Ooh, heavy nailor. Hyper velocity drivers, but those are very flash hungry. Oh, heavy mortar. Oh. What do we have here? 8 autogun railguns. Yeah. Okay. There's one thing here. So each one of these spots is where we can put weapons. Okay? They are color coded. For instance, this is a medium ballistic hardpoint. This is a small hybrid turret. Hybrid means that you can mount either energy or ballistic weapons. Missiles are for missiles. Then you have different kinds of energy spots, etc. Each ship has its own configuration of points. You don't have to fill them all. You fill whatever you want, and the degree of flexibility this system gives is amazing. Okay, let's talk about weapons. Weapons have 4 kinds of different types of damage. Kinetic is double damage against shields, but half against armor. High explosive, half against shields, 2 times against armor. Fragmentation, crap against shields and armor, but very good against hull, because usually these weapons have very high damage per second. Look at this, 500 damage per second. The Vulcan cannon, of course, has no range, but whatever. And then the energy ones have another one, which is energy. Energy is 100% to everything, so no benefits, no penalties. Also notice there are 2 kinds of damage in energy: beam and pulse. Pulse is normal damage, beam no hard flags. Damage from beams don't do hard flags. This is really important because hard flags is a very, very nasty thing to have. So yeah. Okay, let's go. So yeah, we were eyeing this hyper velocity drivers, but we don't have the money. So yeah, whatever. Heavy mortar. Ooh, they have some, no, they are double. Sabotage are really great. They are anti-shield, but no. Doubles, no. I want triples. Here, I'm guessing railguns. Yeah, because it misses very well. You can see the range on this is 700. The range on this is 700. The problem is that small mounts, some small ballistic mounts, don't have very good weapons against armor, but yes against shields. The railgun is really good. The light needler is really good. So yeah, we want the bigger guns with high explosive and the smaller one with anti-shield. And here Vulcan cannons just for the sake of it. If they have another one, they don't. Well, MPD laser. Okay. Weapon groups. Auto assign. So you have 7 channels. You activate it with your keyboard. You can put them on auto fire, and you can choose between linked or alternating fire. And this is the flux each one of the groups does, which is a lot. So we are going to go to the top with vents. You see steel is way overfluxed, so we are going to put a flux distributor for 8 OP that increases our venting capacity. Not by a lot, but everything counts. What else do we want here? Yeah, ITU. Why did I want this? Extends the range of ballistic and enemy weapons by 10% on frigates, 20% on destroyers, 40% on cruisers, 60% on capital ships. This increases our range by a lot, and range is very important. And the rest on capacitors. Yeah. Okay, let's see how it works. Let's go against that. And I'm going to use the missiles. Okay, I don't want to fire the missiles right now because the harpoons are anti-armor. Yeah. Let's engage the accelerated ammo feeder. Look at him. Now let's launch a couple of missiles. We contacted with one. Okay, we are almost overfluxed. So I'm going to vent. And okay, that thing, those are anti-engine missiles. If they hit your engine, they flame out. They don't cause damage, but they are super inconvenient. Okay, again, they send a couple of harpoons. Oh, I missed. Let's vent again. Okay, we don't want that. Oh, just in the middle of it. Okay, turn. If your engines go out, your ability to turn gets damaged. Okay. Okay, missiles out. Okay, that is so. Okay, works. Not the best build ever, but this is a piece of shit. I mean, yeah, that faulty power grid is crippling, really. Well, you have to be careful with this ship. I'm not going to fly it, by the way. I'm going to stay with my Wolf. Here. Face lance. Oh, but really expensive. Let me check. Do we have? Yeah, we can sell this. And I'm going to sell some of my fuel. And some of my machinery. And the authorities are not going to like that, but I don't care. Face lance. Okay, this is a really good high explosive. Well, no, not high explosive, high damage beam. No hard flux, but look at that. It's a burst damage of 1250. That's a lot. Ion cannon. Missiles. Mini lasers for PD. Multi-power grid. Oh, damn it. Well, at least in this one is not that bad. Add unstable injector. And we could integrate the targeting unit. But I'm going to go with flux distributor to bring these two as close as possible. Weapon groups. Good. This is actually pretty nice. The kite, who cares? Is there another This is the Salamander. This is the kind of missile I was talking about. Anti-engine. Super annoying. Let's put light autocannon here. Yeah, some harpoons. Okay, if you see here, see, sensor profile has a plus 30 and sensor strength minus 15. That's because this is a civilian hull, civilian grade hull. If we add military subsystems, those penalties go away and we gain 1 maximum burn. So yeah, really worth it. And what else do we want on this? Really, thrust dissipation is not a thing. Capacitors to the top, or maybe not. Let's put unstable injector, so it's faster. So this is just to annoy people. Not a really great combat ship. Yeah, whatever. No. Not in the same one. Different ones, please. This one, again, military subsystems and high resolution sensors. We want that to increase our sensor range. And then some unstable injector. I mean, this is never going to be in combat. If it is, we have F-tap beyond recognition. As for my ship, blast doors out, please. No need for that. We already have a working setup. I want integrated targeting unit, and I would like, if possible, a stable injector. So a stable injector gives you a bit of top speed in exchange of 15% of your range, but we counter that with integrated target unit, which is 10%, so we only have a minus 5%. That's a pretty nice trade-off, if at least that's what I think. So that's set up, and you are a civilian grade hull, so military systems, and maybe light autocannon, good. Yeah, that's good, I think. And you have insulated engines assembly. That's nice. That masks. Look at that. Sensor profile is normal. We don't have that. It came with the ship. So actually, what I'm going to do is to give it higher resolution sensors, and now we have a plus 50 sensor strength because we have 2 ships with them. And I think that's it. Okay, you go here, you go here, you go here, and we are ready. Okay, leave F5. Now someone will come for us. No, strange, because of the black market trades, but whatever. Okay, now here are 2 fleets. We need to split them apart. So we come slowly, go dark, okay, sensor range of this, let me save here. Okay, let's see if they see us. They see, yeah, he's seeing us. Okay, moving to engage, continue. They have us under. That's very bad news. You go with this, I'll go on my own. Okay. Okay, send her here. Avoid this guy. You want this one. There. I was supposed to be on a 2v1, please. What are you doing? Hello? Okay. First one out. And out it is. Good. Okay, everyone go for this high. That guy has a very powerful, well, it's a pulse, still is very powerful main gun. Okay, you want to tango. I guess I'll let you tango. But he's a glass cannon, he has very, very bad armor. Come on, can we get... Almost there. Yes. Okay. Well, that was intense. Oh, not the thunder. Damn it. Dig through the wreckage. Get this out. Alright. We do have pretty good CR, so save and go for it. Oh, those are a lot of drones. Going to engage, continue, deploy. You go with him, you go with him. And let's see what we do. Okay. Both of us with him, you and you with him. Oh. Avoid this guy at any cost. Get out of here, get out there, get out there, get out there. Those drones. Okay. What is this about it? Okay. Oh. Oof. Neutralize that order. I need the destroyer to come close. Man, seriously. Come on, destroy him. Okay. Oof. This explosion can wreck you if you are not careful. Okay. No. Not. Let's go for him. Oof. That was painful. Okay. Well, as long as they are focusing on me, it's okay. They are not focusing on them. I'm using my missiles to try to get rid of these stupid drones. Finally. Okay. Oh No. The armor drones. Seriously. Why? Okay, I'm going to do something. You attack here, and I'm going to get on board this, because this guy is not attacking. I don't know what he's doing, but... Come on. First of all, no harpoons. Okay. Oh, I hit my own. Come on. Okay, we did it. Man, that was hard. Okay, everyone, destroy that guy. And I'm going to retake command of my vessel. This guy needed to press harder, because he was the only one with enough firepower to deal with him. And man, those drones were a pain in the butt. But we did it! Can we? Yeah, start point. No. This is a really good ship for exploring, but no. Ooh. Take it? Man, that was hard. Can we salvage something? Yeah, we have lost a lot of crew, so we will have problems with CR, but right now it's not a problem anymore. And we are in low combat readiness, again, no big deal. And back it is. Yeah, we did what you didn't want to do. Confirm. And we need to go to Corvus to finish this quest, but yeah, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Well, if you like this and want to see more, please tell me in the comment section below. I really want to hear from you guys. What do you think? If you want to see more, I will make more, and if you don't, well, I will be very sad, because I love this game. I hope you did too. So yeah, give me the thumbs up if you like this video. Remember, YouTube, algorithm, all that stuff. Thank you to my Patreon, GlintEastwood, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and see you later.